Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why it was having problems. We streamed it the other day just fine. So what gives? Okay, Ubisoft is pulled up. There we go. Hi, hello, I'm back. Okay. Everything was pulled up and everything's been working just fine. I don't see any issues. A little rendering lag, sure, whatever. Looks fine. Goodness. Okay. 36, 28, 52, I guess. Okay, no, it's lower now. So what was the holdup? Like nothing of what I have been doing or done is an issue. So what fucking gives that you decided you just didn't want to fucking work? Okay. Everything looks to be fine. I got. There we go. Okay, it's re-rendered. Stable. Stable enough. Supply, or not supply, but stable enough network rate. The rendering lag was at 308 because that was just because everything was booting up. Everything's okay. Yes, chat room. Test. We're good. Cool. Shows up. Scene. So now Tom Clancy's The Division. Tom Clancy's The Distraction. I ordered some body wash through Amazon, and I was getting a little low, and I got them in today, and one of the caps had slightly come unscrewed in the bag and basically coated both bottles with some of the shampoo. And now that I had to take them out of the bag, put them in the sink, and then wipe each bottle down very gently. And now my hands smell like sandalwood. It smells really nice. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're not moving. We're not moving. Loading. Okay. Game looks like it's working. Let's try this again. I knew there was a problem. Yeah, because it was a lot slower.
You are now entering a safe area.
So I think Division booted up bad. Okay, this is performing a hell of a lot better. What the fuck? Yeah, it was like every minute it just froze. Okay, this is performing a whole lot better.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
What the actual hell happened? Okay.
Data scanned. Downloading files.
The medical staff doesn't have a lot to work with. We're dangerously low on basic supplies like painkillers, so I've got a plan B here. There's a nurse I know. Used to know. He's got a reputation for knowing where to find hard stuff. And by find, I mean... who cares what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't make as a...
Okay. We can resume what we were doing before we got rudely interrupted. Oh, I have to run ads because Twitch. I'm sorry.
Hard contact at West 38th and 7th. Agents on site requesting immediate backup.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We've got incoming!
Oh, jeez. Okay. I love how the JTF guys just have basic M4s. Like patrol M4s. Not a single red dot sight or foregrip in sight. Just M4s. And then some of the guys
Hostile forces
have
approaching.
shotguns.
We've got incoming!
I won't forget this.
Watch out! It's just one hostile. Thanks for your help.
Thanks. We're short-staffed as it is. We can't afford to lose another patrol.
There we go. I think, yeah, looks like it's... Of course, I had to look over and it starts, it's a little laggy, but like, just terrible a little bit.
Glad you came along when you did. Hopefully that'll make him think twice about attacking another JTF patrol.
What do we got? Uh-oh. Welcome back, everyone. I'm sorry for the very long ads. But we shouldn't be interrupted now for at least an hour.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Hey, watch crap blue. Nice. Look at that Xbox PlayStation. Oh boy.
Look, I don't usually carry that kind of stuff.
Man, come on. We got water, we got food, we got batteries. Just bring me this stuff. It's all yours.
Okay, fine. Just meet me at the usual spot on West 39th.
Jesus fucking criminy. Well, every once in a while, some dude will come in. Trying to be a drug dealer off the pharmacy. Oh shit. Hey. Is it better? It's arguably a little bit worse. Or arguably a little bit better. Fucking of course it is. A gray ACR, you damn right. Sweet, finally, I have a gun that actually is a decent level. Fucking finally. I got a blue ACR. Do you know how many guns are in New York? Like, at least 30 billion, according to Division. Keep in mind, I think one of the biggest things is that the way, like, the military rolled in. So, like, I'm assuming with all the riots and shit that were happening, a lot of the weaponry kind of got stolen from the military. Like in the dark zone type stuff. Distributed. A civilian needs me. Please, take this can of food.
You're the first person willing to help him.
Schmog. A shmemog. Shemog. Oh yeah, so there's a couple of things here if I remember correctly. So
I think I heard something.
Hey, fresh blueprints here. The snow's too thin to follow. Keep your eyes open.
Did you check the cars?
Not yet. I'll get there. Unit 4. We need you back at base. Stat.
Roger, on our way. We're moving out.
stuff fell off the trucks, people lost stuff on the back door, equipment got dropped while on patrols. Well, I mean, a lot of the rioters did have, like, guns already, so, like, they already had guns, and the Dark Zone got set up, because that was supposed, if I remember correctly how the story went, like, the Dark Zone was, like, one of the first quarantine areas that they were trying to set up, and then apparently they just got so overrun that they just left shit. And they basically just wrote it off as, well, nope, there's no way we're going in there. And there's a lot of military stuff in the Dark Zone. Also, the PMCs came in. I mean, the JTF completely fell apart.
Yo, you gotta bring some IV bags too.
Shh. Shut up and listen. I can't deal here. Garden North Station, near the 8th Street exit. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, it's what makes it just. I think actually what makes this really scary is the sole fact that this was like they kind of fucking predicted this. Because like when I first played this game and I saw how much the government failed and like how everything just kind of fell apart. I'm like, that's just fantasy. Oh, it will never happen. Like, the government actually does get their shit together after a while. And then 2020 came around. Yeah, then 2020 came around. And, it was pretty fucking accurate. And I hated the fact that it was that accurate, you know? It was pretty fucking accurate, and I was like, God damn, this would actually probably happen.
Bobby, I got through. Got somebody at the press office. What'd they say? They said they don't know, but the home games are canceled indefinitely and the airports are shut, so no one's traveling. I mean, the whole league's closed down. They can't just not play. I know. The whole world's gone nuts.
They can't just not play. Yeah, they can kind of do that. Yeah, that's a real thing that can happen. Absolutely. I mean, in the second game, it's even fucking worse because they use that fucking spray.
Get off me! I gave you what you want.
Yeah, and we need a doctor, too.
I'm not a doctor! I'm a goddamn nurse!
Hey, you got him? We're at the clinic already.
They took all of his shit. I think one of the biggest things was
We got him. He's coming up. Okay, get him over here. Come on.
I think one of the wildest things is this portrays like an actual biological terror attack. And I think this swept pretty quick because no, it was. Did we not learn anything from this game? Because I wanted to make the argument like, oh, this was because it was, you know, a biological terrorist attack, like an actual biological weapon that they used. And this hit so hard and so fast that nobody could be prepared for what was about to happen. And then I realized the time frame between Black Friday and Christmas is about a fucking month. And then I realized we started hearing about the first, we started hearing about COVID in late January, probably February to be safe. And then when did the shutdowns happen? Like March 14th? So about a month.
Agent, there are some cleaners menacing some people. We need you to intervene. I'll do some creative visualizations in the meanwhile as a form of remote support.
Say your prayers. Get this over with. Do what you need to do.
So, yeah, turns out it's pretty accurate.
God. I knew Kanda would send someone to get me out of this shithole. I owe you one.
Good to know Michael survived. Opportunists always do, don't they? Your friend Lau says she'll send an escort for him, which is good because we're gonna have to keep an eye on him from now on. Just don't ask me to do it personally. I don't want to be anywhere near him.
You got it. Tell you, it was about a month. Which, again, I have to reiterate. Everything that we went through with COVID really makes this whole game that much more scary.
Agent, there are some cleaners menacing some people.
Yes, I did know that, like, I did see a little bit of the news in 2019, but that was like, what was that? November, December? Yeah, the situation was already developing in 2019. Correct. But I think it was one of those deals where it's like, we didn't hear about the first handful of cases until at least mid-January. I think. First U.S. cases. Sorry, did I not specify? I apologize. Yeah, it was supposed to be U.S. cases. Yeah, because we did hear about it in China in late 2019, but I think the first U.S. case was, like, had to be January of some sort. Well, yeah, they should have been doing something in fucking when it was announced, or even like we first caught wind of it in 2019.
Don't know what would have happened without you.
Look who it is. There's one hell of a napalm making operation over at that construction site.
But then they were like, no, we're not going to do anything because fucking whatever. And then we got our first U.S. case, and then it spread because it was spreading because nobody knew what to do with it. That had to be what was that, mid to late January? I would assume mid to late January. And then it started getting worse, and we started getting more cases, and then everybody was like, oh, this is actually kind of serious. And then yeah. And then it started getting way out of fucking hand, and people were doing death counters and shit.
Good job there. Always nice
Yeah.
to see a friendly face. Shit, we got company.
Dude, civilian, you need to get out of the fucking way. So your first case meant that you're already a week behind. Yep. And by then, it was one case, 100 cases, 10,000 cases. The next thing you know, half the fucking state at that point.
Hey, thanks for the assist.
Yeah, like I said, it was bungled quite hard, and that's why it's so frustrating. Oh, we don't know how to, we don't know what to do in this situation. We're just kind of making shit up as we're going along, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Emergency situations like this, I think there was probably something more you can do.
Great job, Agent.
Thanks for the assist. No way we could have made it without you. Please, have mercy.
Oh, yeah, there was also a lot. Yeah, no, the whole fucking ordeal was just, everything was just bad. You're absolutely right that there was a lot of non-compliance. I've heard a lot of government bungling conspiracies. That's why I said that. But yeah, there was companies that were profiteering. There was fear-mongering. I remember in the early days watching people.
I don't know what to say.
I know in the early days there was. I remember seeing a couple of people walking around with fucking gas masks on. They hadn't even announced lockdowns or anything. They hadn't announced anything. They was just. And like I saw people wearing masks and like their gas masks, and we all kind of just wrote it off as, oh wow, you're being pretty overreactive here. It shouldn't be that bad. We won't get it in the United States. Yeah, look how that turned out. Ain't that right, guy? Oh shit. It was in government paid. I got to sit in my room and drink for weeks. Yeah, you were one of the lucky ones, I would say. I was not. I worked in retail, which meant I had to be at work. Nobody knew shit. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, check these babies out. They're burning people alive. You name it, I got it.
Ooh, surplus SVD. Compare to toggle. It's better by a little bit. How has the SVD got worse range? What the fuck, man? I don't understand anything. I remember, again, yes, in the early days when this was like a couple weeks before they shut everything down, I remember going on YouTube and they had live streams of global infection counters. And the shit was wild to watch. Working retail, I was downing 2 bottles of wine a day minimum. Yeah, I was dealing with the most fucking uncooperative, unserious, and horrible people known to mankind. Well, less public exposure. Yeah, no, I was all public exposure.
Look, I don't do sentimental, but you got me out of a jam there, so thanks. I know you want more from me than just warm fuzzies for saving my sorry ass. Like getting this shithole up to par. Oh, government standard, I see. Nice to see they're still keeping the bar low enough that even roaches can walk right over it. You want quality? You go private. That's what I learned in Basra. Oh yeah. See, you can't just live on farts and good intentions. Power.
I fucking love this
water,
guy.
all the bells and whistles. Not that you're the first one to try it. I hear a bunch of you people went missing when the shit hit the fan. Got some theories about that myself. My point is, when you're out there hooking up the city, poke around a bit, see what you can find out. Maybe the virus got him. Maybe the brutes got him. Maybe the city opened up its rotten core and swallowed him whole. I'd believe that. It's happened before. Fucking city got my wife. Miracle I'm still here, really. You know, they say a pessimist is a disillusioned romantic. Well, whoever said that's a fucking asshole. Go on, see what you can find out. I'll let you know which shit to hook up. Careful this fucking city doesn't eat you too.
Fucking love this guy. Paul Rhodes is one of my favorite.
Sayonara already.
Fucking love this guy. Who knows when? I mean, yeah, it... Oh, man, it...
Yep, this should do nicely. Good work, Agent.
Good work, Agent. Cool. I can use the turret skill now. Not what I wanted, but you know. Gah. Gah. Ugh. I first just got a couple of cloth masks that were from a car this company that sold like prints that came from like famous cars. I started using that, and then for a brief while, I actually bought this.
Holy crap! You just made me the happiest grouch in this place. Central heating. Consistent heat. You're gonna make a lot of friends with this one.
You want a coffee break? I'm working here.
I bought. There's a brand that caters to like celebrities and stuff that has reflective material. It's
About time. Now we got a proper control room. Can monitor the infrastructure, heat, water, electricity. Good call, Agent.
It had this reflective material on it that if anybody tried to take a flash photo of me, you couldn't. I didn't wear it very much because I was dealing with paint, and getting paint out of the cloth was really fucking annoying, so...
Now that's what I call an improvement, Agent. You should charge more.
More than you can afford, honey.
At last. This crisis counseling center is very important. The physical health of the city is one thing, but we've got to address the mental trauma as well.
Hell yeah. But, yeah, like I said... All I know is that I was working in the paint department. We went through 4 weeks worth of storage of paint in 2 weeks. We had that many people coming through the store ordering paint and stuff that we went through so much. Like, they couldn't, the supply lines just couldn't keep up. As a retail, I had a guy who wanted $30 disposable painter's mask for that, but didn't understand why it would need to be replaced regularly. Couldn't be put in the laundry and didn't want to spend $60. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Premiere? I'm not familiar with Canadian government. I'm assuming you mean Prime Minister? Or something of that something of that nature? Excuse me? Premiere is like the okay. Didn't know the terminology. I didn't know you guys had called it Premiere. I was just about to say, yeah, governing official, the governor of the province of whatever. Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, we have state governors, so that makes a lot of sense. Yep. Do you have mayor? Yeah, I was gonna say there's mayors of cities. Yep. He was the mayor of Toronto during the SARS scare, which was the earlier variant. So he broke up with the party. Oh boy. Okay, that's good.
Agent, now we'll have procurement specialists who can focus on recovering equipment and supplies around Manhattan.
Fail out.
Lexington Avenue, you're gonna have to go through a lot of Rikers.
fucking cold and windy. No, I know. I'm pissed. I didn't want it to drop off this bad.
Phase 1 was a success. Repeat, phase 1 success. Flow steady, tank held solid. Roger that.
Agent, we, meaning Dr. Candle, need you to secure the Hudson Rail Yards area. The yards have become a tent city for the destitute and desperate. The people forced out of every place else end up here. What we're looking for is blood samples from those refugees. Clean ones, sick ones, and ones who might have survived the dollar flu for Dr. Candle to work her magic on. So if you secure the site, we can do the rest.
Whose fault is it for the cold? Fucking Mother Nature. Hit him with the blame Canada. I'm kidding.
I'll pray for you.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. From the hit 1999 movie South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. That song is fucking fire. I'm sorry. God, that's 26 years later. Still that bad, huh? I know they got in some trouble for that song. Back then it was funny, now it's just annoying, I suppose. God, that movie was fucking wild. Yeah, that's what sucks. Oh wow, it's not just a solid thing. You can actually see through the cones. That's cool.
I'm exhausted.
Well, I mean, Stu, if you really think about it, the slipstream, jetstream doesn't, I mean, yeah, sure, it passes through Canada, but it doesn't come from Canada. It technically comes from, like, the Bering Strait, I think. That's how the jet stream... Stop using science. I mean, I'd rather not piss off Starscav. Doesn't really, yeah, because the jet stream or whatever, it circles around the Earth, but it kind of goes in this weird, like, curvy, wavy pattern. And I remember seeing on, like, the news where it's like,
Agent, it's Dr. Candle. I want to stress to you the vital importance of safeguarding any civilians you may come across. The math says some of those people must have survived the dollar flu. That means they've got antibodies to it that I need to have a hope in hell of fighting this thing. And the ones who are just sick, having a broader genetic diversity of virus samples will help us track the virus's rate of mutation, which is a long way to say, keep those people alive until I get what I need from them. Got that? Great.
yeah, because, like, technically the way that the jet stream or the slipstream or whatever the hell, the way that it works is that it comes in to land on Alaska, goes into Canada, dips down into, like, eastern Montana, North Dakota, and then it curves through Minnesota and Wisconsin, and then it kind of passes over the Great Lakes and starts curving up on western New York and Pennsylvania, and then it goes back up, like, New England, and then back into, like, Newfoundland and, like, super eastern Canada. Yeah, and then it does change and shift over time too. Yeah. You're right. Shit, if I had Spaghetti Fish Tree. She would fucking know. She used to be a coworker of mine. She was really into like weather patterns and stuff and everything. We could probably just ask her and be like, "Yo, what it do?"
Oh, that's nasty. I think I'm gonna be sick. Hey, it's this or nothing.
Whoa, look at him go in the air. Boom. Launched 2 of them. We could blame Denmark, but we brewed the whiskey with them. For the cold? Shit, man, I don't know. I was gonna say, Denmark doesn't get that cold, does it? And that's just the northern jet stream. Yeah, that's fair. They own Greenland? I thought Greenland was its own thing. Yeah, fuck, what do I know? Territorial region. Makes sense.
Yeah. Agent, you need to hear this. Faye tells me the cleaners are holding the entire Tent City prisoner. That's what it looks like, and it fits the cleaner MO. If you wanted to eradicate every last vestige of detectable virus, where would you go? Wherever the biggest concentrations are. Refugee camps, shanty towns. Jesus, you don't think they'd...
No pressure.
Solution, but highly effective. Sure, if you're a genocidal maniac. You ever wonder if we even deserve to survive this thing? Every day, Doctor. Every day. Good luck, agents.
Burn people alive. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Making sure they don't see me. I'm telling you, we're in deep shit.
Canada has a land border with a European... What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? We have a land border with a European state. What fucking land border? Where? Hans Island. I am not intimately familiar. Could join the European Union, huh?
Warning. Contamination levels increasing.
You hear that, Agent? You're walking into the teeth of it now. Don't forget what I said about keeping any infected refugees alive. I mean, obviously you're gonna try and keep them all alive, but I need those virus samples, and I really need viable antibody samples from survivors. So keep them extra alive, I guess. You know what I'm saying. I'm going back to work now. Candle out.
Oh yeah, that's what that was. I thought that was a different country. I thought that was 2 different countries where it was the quote unquote y'all have been at war for like forever. technically because over this territory dispute, but it's one of those things where it's a couple of people from the Navy sail out to this tiny little island, raise their nation's flag, put a bottle of whiskey or whatever, put a bottle of booze at the base, sail away. The other people come back, raise their flag, take the booze, and put some of their own. Yeah, I thought that was somebody else, but that's yeah. It was Canada and Denmark. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. I remember reading about that. I was like, that's kind of funny. How it's just this kind of, it's supposed to be a quote unquote war, but all it is just a couple of dudes in the military fucking just sharing bottles of booze with each other. That's got to be so cool. To settle them at it. That's probably, honestly, the best thing that could have been. It sounds less like beef and more like fucking around. That's what I'm saying. It's less beef and more fucking around. And now we have a land border. Ah, okay. I mean, that's kind of a wise thing to do. The best kind of beef. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it were up to me, that's what I would do for like since we share a very large border with Canada and Mexico. I don't know that much about Mexico. I know that there's a lot of issues with the crime rate and so on and so forth, but I would absolutely be like, we're definitely gonna fuck around with you guys. Shouldn't we be wearing our masks?
Warning. Chemical signature of explosives detected.
Confirmed. It's Napalm B, all right.
Ah, yeah,
They must be planning to burn out the whole damn yard. And when they do, they're gonna kill every last refugee in that.
Yeah,
town.
the
We need that tank
autonomous regions. It just turned into a part. Yeah, where they both sail the island at the same time, and they're just bringing a bunch of booze together. Get into an old-fashioned like fucking wrestling match or some shit. That guy's dead. That civilian absolutely died. I mean, I understand why they did it, because, like, if there's complications in the future and they don't want to have a war, they don't want it to be escalating because, oh, technically you guys are, you know, I get it. Yeah, it has begun armed conflict. All they're doing is fucking arm wrestling. That'd be fucking hilarious. Large quantity of military show up with backpacks of liquor. Turn the funny rivalry serious. Yeah, yeah, exactly. See, that's why I'm always like, bro, if you share land borders with fucking people, you should be like trying to be on good fucking terms with them. Listen, I know Canada would never invade the United States, but like also at the same time, those motherfuckers have a military history that would make a war criminal blush. Also, the motherfuckers are pretty serious about hockey, and I come from the hockey state, so like, listen, I want to keep the rivalry friendly. Yes. American vessel helped a Canadian one during armed conflict along the Red Sea. The Canadian ship... Yeah, sounds about right. I will say, being, like, allies of the United States, I've heard is, like, insane. One of my favorite stories, I think it came from a French unit that got, like, under attack and they got overrun or something along those lines. And they called out for help, and an American unit responded, and it wasn't just a, oh, how many men, how much ammo, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't anything of like that, where they were like, oh, trying to weigh and, you know, debate the consequences of coming to rescue. No, the United States literally just rung up and said, we're coming to get you, hold tight. And they will move heaven and fucking earth to do exactly that. We're coming to get you.
Okay, Agent.
Stay
As
tight.
soon as you lock the situation down, I've got a joint Sarah JTF strike force ready to move in. They'll take samples from as many refugees as they can find.
Medical personnel?
A couple of EMTs in the mix, Doctor? Yes.
A couple? As in only 2?
The rest are first aid certified. They know how to tap a vein. Get going, Age.
Without contaminating the samples, I assume.
Or infecting themselves, yes.
I'll take your word for it.
Jesus Christ, guy.
Thank you, Doctor. Get moving, Agent.
Doesn't have a great reputation with that. Really? I suppose. Then again, I was gonna say, then again, in terms of things you shouldn't be fucking with, the U.S. air support or air power, I would say, ranks a pretty distant second. Right behind the boats. We'll call it an airstrike with 1-3 chance to wipe your boys and sit in the back. Yeah, yeah. They had to shed excess weight and winched over a pallet of beer. I love that. As a form of payment, we request a pallet of Canadian beer. That's fucking hilarious.
This is Dr. Candle, sampling team. Can you hear me?
Patel here. Go ahead, Doctor.
Oh, Lieutenant, good. Listen, I need you guys to log intake info from everybody you get a sample from. Age, gender, ethnicity, general state of health on a 10-point scale. Then label and group the samples according to... Excuse me, Doctor, but maybe this could wait until we get confirmation the op is actually complete.
You saying you don't have faith in your agent?
Just focusing on the task at hand. Lieutenant, you'll radio the doctor as soon as the area is secured.
Yes, ma'am. Don't worry, Doctor. We'll get it all worked out.
I hope so. It's only the survival of the human species we're talking about.
Copy that, Doc. Patel out.
Aging poorly. Yeah, but we do spend more. We do spend more on our military and armed forces than the next, what is it, 50 fucking countries combined? Uh, 49 of which are allies. So, even with a aging navy, I still think that retrofitting is a thing. Even if it is retrofitting. Then again, a lot of the stuff that I hear from, you know, oh,
You know the situation. It's too late for these people here. They're dead, every one of them. But it's it's not too late for us. If we do what we gotta do, it might not be too late for the rest of the country. So go to work.
Finish the job.
I know that some of our planes are significantly ahead of any other country, like 2 generations or some shit. I watch a lot of Habitual Line Crosser, if you know who that is, and that's a lot of his characters are like airplanes, U.S. fighter jets and stuff, and a lot of it is just, yeah, we're way so far fucking ahead that it's laughable, at least. And like anything that any other country puts out is just not even close. I know there's a couple of countries that like to say that they got better shit, and I'm just like, Or they'll claim that they got something that's comparable to the US. We freak out, we spend another $1 trillion, we make, we advance our technology another generation. I don't know. That's, from what I'm hearing, that's pretty much it. And I'm just like, ooh. Yeah? Apparently, we're working, like, the big thing that they're starting to work on now is fucking lasers. Like, ship lasers. The F-35 program. There's a lot of foreign investment to build. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Agent, if you can find the crane controls, drop that tank someplace safe.
Yeah, on paper, and they only have 5. They only have 5 non-working prototypes that are in the garage in early alpha design. US, triple the budget now. Pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. 5 exposed bolt wooden prototypes, correct. And then the US budget triples. Yeah, that's you're pretty much dead on exactly what it is. I wish I was lying when I said that, but that's pretty much exactly spot on for what it is. They filled that train car up with napalm. And they were gonna drop it on there.
That should do it, Agent. Solid work. Yes, good work. Now, sample team, listen up. Like I was saying, I'm gonna need those blood samples labeled and organized so we can track corroborating factors. Let's move this discussion to a different channel so we don't bore the agent.
2 ways to make napalm. Equal parts gasoline and frozen orange juice concentrate, or gasoline and Diet Cola. They changed it. I hate to say this, but they originally had styrofoam on there. We see how the drone revolution shakes up the air forces of the world. Yeah, I was gonna say, nah, dude. I remember what that was exactly for whatever the Russian equivalent was, but it was like 14 airframes, and only 3 were fully equipped. The rest were bare bones, no weapons or radar or anything.
Hey, the comparative data you secured from the train yard.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, those refugees, of course. It gave us something to think about. There's another report in the database for you to look at. One of the things that makes a virus lethal is adaptation. Rapid mutation makes it harder for antibodies to identify and drugs to kill. What we're seeing in the samples you pulled from the population at the train yard is the degree of genetic drift green poison is already experiencing, and it's significant, which means it'll be that much harder to find a vaccine.
$14 versus 120, who would win? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro.
And these forced relocations, this dark zone, what is the point of that?
We've already had a press conference on this. All the information is out there. Anything else is classified, and I can't comment.
So you're sticking with the story that this is some kind of decontamination procedure?
It's a delicate situation that we must take care of pragmatically. We must focus on the bigger picture. There are millions of lives at stake here.
It's Russia. They never win. They're gonna just get tired and go home, or they destroy their own government first and claim victory. I mean, the fucking...
Agent, we need you to find the security cameras over at the High Line and get them back online again. I've been using those for some upcoming auditions, and... I mean, obviously we have other uses, but just to say I'd really appreciate it. In addition to the public service and yada yada yada. Over.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's pretty wild to think, like, have you guys seen or heard the specs of the M1 Abrams tank? Apparently the fucker can get up to like 70 miles an hour. And it can fire accurately up to 1 mile while going, I think, at a speed of 30. I'm just blown away that people shit talk the M1 Abrams. Like, bro. And it's like an 80 fucking ton tank. Yeah, the only problem is it's just a fucking ancient design at this point. That turbine is a thirsty bitch. But yeah, no, I know. It's fucking wild. Apparently the armor's made out of depleted uranium or something. Some crazy nonsense. I still think that the M1 Abrams is a great fucking tank. I don't understand how people clown on it. Like, I get it. It's from the 80s, but, like, think about this. The M16, one of the best fucking rifles on the world, one of the most prolific, and its variants come from a design from the 60s. For most nations, it's too heavy and too... Sure. Okay. That makes sense. It's too heavy. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I was gonna be like, bro, this is insane. What are you talking about? Yeah, that makes more sense. They're still pretty, like, it's an ancient design, but yeah. I still love the fact that we're still using a design that's, 70 fucking years old now at this point. The M4 is derivative of the M16 and the AR platform, and the AR platform comes from the 60s. Yep. Yeah, I suppose. Reservoirs. Most others can't. Sucks to be them, I guess. This is what you get for wearing explosives on your back. Whoop.
Your objective has been updated. Activate power relay.
Activate power relay. Sons of bitches didn't turn on the fucking power.
Confirmed. Local power grant online.
Thank you, Garrus. I mean, Isaac. Have blowout turret where the fucking turret goes into the air. I know. Turret toss champions. 22, 23, 24, and 25. I mean...
Objective data has been updated.
Yeah.
Activate secondary power relay.
Oh, yeah. I forget exactly how to do this. I gotta go get on... I gotta go around. That's right. God, has it really been 4 years since the start of that war? God, it really has been 4 years. God damn. A nicotine. Honestly, better than any autoloader.
Confirmed. Local power grant online.
If you ask me. Nicotine and cigarettes and Rippets. Yeah, pretty much. Service-related injuries, yeah. But that means retrofitting all of the tanks.
We appreciate it. I just want to say that our costume department has some great tips on dressing as a special agent. So if you ever want some pointers, I can do you a solid.
Fucking 6-shooter Magnum. More weight won't hurt it now. I mean, yeah, probably. At this rate, why not? But that requires us upgrading and retrofitting our tanks when, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, stupid. Applies. Who would win? A $380 million contract to build a newer, better rifle that shoots more accurately through various weird design means, or one Scopey boy? That's what I'm frustrated about. That's what I'm frustrated about. It's fucking... The U.S. government spent like $400 million to research how to get their soldiers to fire more accurate. And like they contracted, what was that, HK, Colt, and like a bunch of bunch of other companies to try to create a gun that can fire more accurately. And like one of them fired basically double XP rounds.
Hey, I heard what happened. How are you?
Fine, I guess. Probably just really tired. They locked the whole place down. Put all of us in quarantine. I'm actually sitting in a plastic bubble right now. No kidding.
Jesus, that's insane.
What about you? How are you holding up?
I'm on my first break now in 6 hours, eating a candy bar for breakfast. But I shouldn't complain, I guess.
6 hours. Amateurs. But yeah, like, it was like $400 million, and that's kind of where the G11 came out of. Was there was the G11, there was a couple other ones that they were trying to design, and like there were some pretty interesting designs, but none of them have ever worked because they realized, hey, what if we just put like a medium-sized scope on the gun, and then it turns out that worked way fucking better than anything that they came up with for a new rifle. We didn't do 30. We did 30-hour shifts at the ball crushing factory. Get out of my way, liberal. We completed 30-hour shifts at the ball crushing factory. Out of my way, liberal. I got to go home and beat my wife because I did 16 hours at the ball crushing factory. It's just a little bit less. By like 110, 120 fucking points, something like that. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. And we wanted to go on a date. We had to go backwards uphill both ways in the snow with a boner. Fucking part-timers getting breaks at 6 hours. That still sucks major ass. 6 hours without a break. Like that does still suck major ass. Because I've done it. I've done a whole day, a whole 8-hour shift with nothing. That was the worst. Get home, I'm fucking just absolutely pissed off. Look at that brain. With the brains on Brett. My lifted Dodge Ram truck. Get the fuck away from me. Motherfuckers. I was busy. Three tight shifts over 27. Oof. Hello. Hi. Why did you disconnect? I think the worst I've ever done is only a 12-hour shift. I think it ended up being like 12 or 13. I wasn't really prepared for it, so I didn't have like energy drinks or anything. By the time I got to like the last couple of hours, I was just kind of like super exhausted and just kind of was really just zombieing.
Right. The guns check out. Let's do this. Yeah, but what if they have kids? Just hold the gun like you mean it. They'll back down. Especially if they got kids. Yeah? But what if they won't? Then it's on them. They don't have to die unless they decide they want to. It's their choice. This is some bullshit. Yeah, but I'm not gonna let some rich assholes get a pass just because I got a family. Everyone's got a family, and mine's starving. Now man up, and let's do this.
So I popped a Viagra. I'll be damned if I'm not the hardest mofo out there. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This fucking guy with his fucking... He's fucking coming getting out of here. Shit. This fucking guy. Ah. I was wondering why. I read it and I was like, diagram? Huh? What do you mean, diagram? Oh, yeah, I should probably make an announcement of some sort. I'm affiliated with Necomart now. If you take a look down in my description, should be right at the beginning. I have an affiliate code with them. Unfortunately, at the moment, they haven't officially gotten started. They haven't officially like launched any merchandise just yet. They do have merch that is Necomart branded, but you can get from them. So if you want to get some of their merch and some of their branded stuff, feel free. Please use my code in order to get 10% off of your discount, or get 10%. Yeah, the code is Shiro Sogeki. All caps, one word. I hopefully plan on making some merch later down the line with Necomart. But it looks like it's up and coming. And I think it'd be kind of cool to have, you know, an affiliation with cat-themed things. So, please, give them a checkout. Give them a checkout. Check them out.
Patrol, this is dispatch. I got a Rikers Arms deal happening at a parking lot under the High Line near Dyer. Need you to secure that ordnance.
And if you do decide you want to buy some of their merch currently available, like I said,
Shit, I got blood on my shoes. Look, we busted our asses getting going close.
GTF reinforcements requested. Warning. Incoming hostiles. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Explosive device detected.
You won't last.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Improvised explosive device detected.
Yes, I'm aware of it. Man just tanked an entire 7.62 round. I'm impressed.
Good work.
60.
We got JTF on the way to bring those weapons back to the safe house.
Yeah, I woke up, was it the other day with that notification, and I was like, what? Pretty surprised, so. My first affiliation with not Twitch, outside of Twitch. It's my first actual affiliation. I still would really like to try to get in with, like, Gamer Sups or Advanced GG or, I don't know, one of the other drink cup scoop thing. I don't fucking know what they're called. I'm sorry.
Agent, we've got some communications problems with the network, and I'll need you to check it out. We never did a scene like this, so I can't offer much guidance. Over and out.
Yeah, hopefully soon they will be coming. We'll be coming out with getting some merch going. I don't really have much in the way of ideas. I'm gonna be real. That was always the problem that I had when it comes to creating actual merch for myself. Like, do I commission somebody and just be like, cool, I'm gonna use that as a stylized, like, t-shirt or something, because, like, I've seen that before. Do I, you know, actually come up with some kind of unique idea? Fucking Rikers. Nope, these are not Rikers. I thought they were. Fucking bastards. Be clear, it's for merch purposes as well. Well, of course, yeah. Production of different things. For sure. Oh, yeah. Like I said, the biggest issue that I'm dealing with before I even get to that point is just, what kind of artistry do I make? What kind of art do I make?
And we got 3 more bodies since yesterday. Bagged up and decontaminated.
Okay, we should have a pickup for you within the hour.
Great. Honestly, I don't understand how you cope with it. Me, I'm really starting to... Hang on. Something's going on. Sir, you can't be here. This is an official Sarah Recovery Center. You'll have to...
Stand back and no one will get hurt. We're only here for the supplies. No one needs to...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh yeah, this is the one where I have to go to the opposite side of the fucking thing because I came in from... Yep, oopsie poops. Yeah, like I said, before I even get to the point where I'm like talking to an artist to make designs, I need to have some kind of idea or design. I don't really have anything. Like, I have the idea to make some stickers, but that's about as far as I got. And the idea isn't even that good. I don't think it would be wise if I did it. Because it might be... I think it is copyrighted. Everybody look out, Stu's drinking again. I'm just kidding. Thank you to Stu for gifting Starscav. I don't know about it. Yeah, that's... Like I said, that's the problem that I'm dealing with right now. And it's been a problem, is how do I... I swear I hit the anonymous button. Too bad. Why did you not want Starscav to know? Do you hate Starscav? Is that what it is? Is there lore happening in my chat right now? Why do you know? We'll snipe you from anonymously from time to time. That's, I guess. It's just Stu being cute. No proof of alcohol is involved. Damn. No, ever since you told me that you got drunk a bunch and did that, I'm just gonna make that joke. I think that's funny. I'm already at the top floor. I thought I could get to the... Am I just blind? Am I stupid? I think I might be one of the above. Hang on. There we go. I demand to speak with her before... You're in kangaroo court now, nerd. Well, the core of a merch identity is some form of visual distinct features along with a signature pose or phrase. See, the pose would probably just be the shaka, or at least the glove. Because I was thinking I could make that a sticker as well, is have the you know, the hand like that. I was thinking, but like at the same time, I'm like, it's not really that visually striking. Maybe a zoom in cutout of just the hand, I guess. The only other thing, quite literally, the only other thing I can think of is, one of my most famous phrases, which is "see you bitches later," which you can't really put on a t-shirt. A yellow gilded flag, court-martialed twice for the same offense. Ah. Oh, if you can't be good, don't name it after me. That could be one. Yeah, actually. Hey, Mew. There is that. Yeah, don't fucking name it after me. If you can't be, well, that's not even, see, that's not even original myself. And I'm also saying it incorrectly. I'm saying it incorrectly on purpose.
Agent, great job as always. But just in case it had crossed your mind, I'll give you some advice. You should stick to your day job. I mean, you're clearly a great agent, and there are way too many actors in the pool already. The division needs you more than network television does.
Yeah, no, that could be it. The sign-off. You guys really like that sign-off, don't you? I don't know if I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Hi, Mew. It's a distinct feature. It kind of warms my heart. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, that actually means something, you know?
Agent, you've done great work. And we have something back here for you when you stop by again.
Say it a third time.
I'm more than happy to sign anything for you. A piece of paper, division handbook, or even that cute little beanie.
Shut the fuck up.
No need to thank me. One agent to another, right?
Pretzel, hot dog. Hot dogs, hot pretzels, cold drinks. If you say so. Please tell me if have I told you guys what the official full statement is when I say that sign off? Have I ever told you guys what it is? The full...
Readings indicate this area is safe.
The full phrase?
Hey, what are you looking for?
Give me that bullet juice. Yeah, fresh bullet juice.
All the alphabet soup is over there trying to get things up and running. Good luck to him, says I. 'Cause that part of town
The alphabet soup.
Hello, New York. It's your favorite pirate radio broadcast / podcast / maniac with a loudspeaker standing on a rooftop yelling at the pigeons, Rick Velassi. And this is Wouldn't You Know It. Now, I don't know what you know, but I know what I know ain't much. What I hear, though, that's a different matter. And what I'm hearing is that people have been seeing some weird crap over on the west side. What kind of weird crap, you ask? I'll tell you.
Tell you.
Talking guys in hazmat suits walking the streets with Rikers inmates. LMB guys patrolling with
Bet you can't wait to try that out.
These guys would shoot or flame boil each other on sight. If they're getting along, either lions are about to start laying down with lambs without putting lamb chop on the menu, or things are about to get seriously weird around here.
You want this?
You know where I'm putting my money.
There we go. Never mind. That does more damage, but... damage per second. Look at that 1911. Ain't they just the coolest fucking thing? It's too bad. This is better.
Hey, what are you looking for?
Get rid of you.
You need it? I got it. You're happy, I'm happy, we're done.
Agent, you've done amazing work here. It reminds me so much of my own work. I did a lot of method acting, so I really feel like I can share your feelings of accomplishment. We've really done good work here.
Shut up.
Come check this out.
A lot of people try their luck in the dark zone. Not a lot of people come out.
I hate that they actually make you go into the dark zone. Like, they want you to try it, and I'm like, I'm not going into the fucking dark zone. And then I realized, no one's playing this game. I could go into the dark zone and fuck around all I want. Because what are the fucking chances?
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
I don't know. That could be what? You think it'd be funny to put it on a t-shirt? Would you buy it? That's the question. Currently the second largest Division 1 player on all of Twitch. Fuck.
911, where's your emergency?
Can you hear me? I got my store down on Bowery and I need the cops here. I'm being attacked.
Okay, is your life in danger at this moment, sir?
What do you think? I got the shop fenced up, but these hooligans are about to break through. If I don't get somebody down here, I'll have to take care of myself.
All right, sir. Where's your shop located?
Back off! I got a gun! I said back off, you hear me?
Uh-oh. That man took things into his own hands. Yeah, I was gonna say, not a lot of people playing Twitch, or not a lot of people playing the Division 1 on the night before Thanksgiving. Also, by the way, it is 12:06 p.m. Excuse me, 12:06 a.m. I'm a little backwards today. 12:06 my time, so happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And for those of you who do not wish to identify, I hope you have the day you deserve.
Thanks. I'll pray for you.
And if you take that poorly, ooh, says a lot more about you than it does me.
It's cold. I fucking hate winter.
Hey, Bobby Brown. You hate winter? You want to know what I hate more? Stupid ass thugs. Robbing people of their shit. Yeah. The problem that a lot of people come to is the Native American, the indigenous people, and the exploitation, and you know, yeah, all that. And I'm just like, you know, maybe back in the day, but like we've gotten far away from that now. I feel like it's, yeah, mostly just become a holiday about families getting together, having a big, you know, dinner, big feast. The celebration between... Exactly! But people still want to... it's a holiday born out of fucking the exploitation of Native American peoples when they fucking... And I'm like... You can't... You just can't have a single moment of fun, can you? You just cannot have a single fucking moment of fun, can you? See, that's the thing. It's just like, I feel like people are just way too up their own butts about stuff. It's like, dude. Yes, it was a travesty, but it was like 300 years ago, man. There is not a single person alive today that was alive back then. Yeah, Columbus Day. Yeah, I suppose.
It's all about risk and reward. Well, no one else is gonna use it.
So, are you coming or what? Jersey? Come on. And how the hell are you gonna break through quarantine? We got guns, food. Those JTF guys are human too. They can be bribed or killed just like everyone else. And for what? You think Jersey doing any better? I stole a radio from a JTF guy and I heard what they were saying about it. They got stuff under control there. Martial law's still working and the quarantines still hold. That's our best chance. And here will last, what, a couple more days tops? We gotta move while we still can. Now pack your shit and get moving.
Need to get this apartment block cleaned up.
Please! No! Don't do this! I'm
not sick.
I'm not... Ah! God!
Got a lot of work ahead of us. They're scattering like rats. We'll get them all. Don't you worry.
Something ain't right.
I'm a little I'm gonna say I'm a little terminally online for it, you know what I mean? But I don't have the opinions of like, oh, fucking down with Thanksgiving because it's exploited. No, it's just like I got the opinion where it's just like, bro, I'm just of the fed up kind. Phone died. I'm back. Well, why you letting your phone die, bruh? What the hell, man? Why you be doing this, bro? Why you be letting your phone go be dying like that? What the fuck? Yeah, plug that shit in, bruh. Oh. I'm just complaining about...
And we've got Cindy with us now, live on the phone from New York. Cindy, what can you tell us about the current situation?
Yes, Steven, it's a chaotic scene here at the Lincoln Tunnel as citizens try to push through the JTF checkpoint before it closes indefinitely. There's still no official word on how long this lockdown will be in effect or what relief FARA will provide to those who are left behind, many without power or heat. Emotions are running high, to say the least.
And what's going to happen to the people who don't make it through the checkpoint? Have you been told anything?
The JTF hasn't issued a statement, but honestly, it doesn't look great. Many of these people have packed their belongings into their cars, but those cars are backed up on Dyer Avenue. Hey, watch it!
Uh-oh. Bailing out the colonists when they fucked up their own harvest. Took it out to try to go for BZ. Didn't plug it back in. Come on, man. Still, what are you doing, bud? You gotta plug your phone in. Keep it charged. You see, Starscav, you are correct. The problem is that people don't look at it that way. They think it's the colonists were taking advantage of the natives. We were exploiting them. And it's like, yeah, about that. What kind of fucking advertisement is that? It's just a pair of... Okay. But not at the time of the halt. I mean, you're not wrong. Honestly, I think there's a good portion of a lot of that today where people are yeah, don't question ad, just consume. Yes, consume. Pant leggings, yes. Yeah, no, they manufacture it, they change or twist what the original like intention was supposed to be about, because they want to manufacture some kind of narrative to say, oh, bad. I think one of the craziest things. We're going to touch on this, but then we're going to change the topic. I'm going to touch on this, and we're going to change the topic because we're starting to delve into politics very quickly, and I don't want to do that. I completely forgot what I was about to fucking say. Lovely. Amazing.
Finally, I've been waiting all day for you to call. I've got someone here who's been dying to talk to you. that you? What the hell is wrong with you, boy? Calling this young lady in the middle of the night? I raised you better than that.
She went and got his mom. Ah, yes, I remember kind of what I was going to say. It seems like they're trying to manufacture a lot of narratives of the history of America or the historical figures of some sort of America to say that they're bad people. They're, you know, they're basically trying to get this narrative that America bad, therefore we need to, you know, down with that. And I'm going to be honest with, like, yeah, but also we've grown. We've also gotten to be better people. We've come a long way.
We can't trust these guys. I don't give a shit what. This deal is good for everyone. We need weapons, but just shut it. We'll meet you on West 38. Give it up already.
Anyway, that was kind of what I was gonna say for the most part. I don't really remember exactly what I was all gonna say, but whatever. That dude blinking. Look at him. Look at him. Yes, we shall move on and go on about something else. Also, yeah, I can't believe they actually have the para. The AUG para. Oh, it's so crazy. I still think that's fucking nuts that they put the para in there. You're exactly correct. Like, 100%. Like, 200% correct, Starscav.
JTF reinforcements requested. Warning. Incoming hostiles.
I don't think there's a single nation on the planet that has been good.
Warning. Improvised explosive devices detected.
Sure, you could try to make an argument and we could sit here and debate all fucking night and day until we're blue in the face.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
About whether or not, you know, ABC country was a little bit better than, you know, XYZ country, but like, when you start getting into war crime territory, does it really matter? You know? Anyway.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Alert. Explosive device detected.
Rikers are my least favorite faction. See, each faction in this game is coded in a specific way. Always does. There should be at least recognition. Yep.
Appreciate the assist, Agent. We've got it from here.
6 to noon. Asked me if I wanted to work. Why not? I mean, hey man, double pay. Fuck it. Yeah. Get that fucking paycheck, bro. Yeah, get that fucking paycheck. If you didn't live so far away, I'd be like, hey man, come on over. come meet my family. You get to meet me and my family. Who's your friend? He fucking watches me play video games. He thinks I'm a funny cat on the internet. Stu sitting in the corner. Where's the fucking? Give me the booze. I'm kidding. Cheddar. Yeah, you'd be just drinking the cheddar flavored vodka in the corner. Fucking.
We might have a problem.
Get the fuck back in there. Bottle of Cheddar Bay Butcher. Yeah, right. But yeah, no, like I'm saying, the factions in this game are coded specifically to do certain types of attacking. Rioters, they're all like, you know, pistol guys. So like, yeah, they'll sit in cover, but they don't know like you're supposed to stay in cover and pop out and go pew 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 pew. So what they, hang on, what the fuck is this lady? There you are.
See what happens next time you need help.
Whatever, lady. Fuck off. Anyway, the rioters, they just run out of cover and they'll just be like, bang, 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 bang. They just kind of stand out in the open because, like, they're just civilians. They don't know anything about tactical maneuvers. The cleaners definitely do a lot, but their whole thing is that they're trying to leapfrog closer to you. So, like, they'll hit into cover and then they'll wait for, like, one of their buddies to pop out, and then they go, and then they leapfrog closer to you so they can use their flamethrowers. That's their whole ideal, is to try to get close counters with you for flamethrowers. The fucking Rikers, yeah, fire in advance. The fucking Rikers, I fucking hate the Rikers because their entire thing is, you know, if I'm sitting behind that yellow mailbox, their whole ass thing is they're going to run out of cover and flank you. Their entire thing is flanking you. And then they're...
Dispatch to all officers. Keyhole satellite imagery is showing unusual heat bloom at the Sarah quarantine zone on West 36th. Lab techs think it could be a mutation in the virus. Requesting hazmat team for scans of the area.
And then their close quarters guy, the shotgunner, fucking hate him because he is beeline. His whole thing is just beeline straight to you.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
Jesus fucking criminy. Looks like a fucking war zone on here.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
The PMCs, it's been a while since I've fought against the PMCs. I don't remember exactly how they...
Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Leaving contaminated area.
And boot up.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
And we should be good to go. It's been a while since I faced off against the Last Man Battalion because they're supposed to be the end game faction. You don't even get to face off against them until you get to the east side of Manhattan. Hey. Distance and flank. I can't remember. It's been so long. That's the problem. I never fought really that much again. I spent a whole lot of time against the LMB. Mainly just because, like, by then I was like...
Our patrols are seriously short on decon gear.
Okay. Marcus junk. And then performance mod? Yeah. I'm sick as shit and need to sleep. For sure. Absolutely. I know the stress. Good catching everyone though. Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving or, you know, have a good day. I'm definitely going to be visiting some family and things of that nature, so I'm not going to be live for much longer anyway. Maybe a few more hours. Oh shit. Cabbage soup day. I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it. Oh, sorry.
Now, sometimes they want to hold on to their shit at any cost. Might even try to kill you to protect it. Yeah, I've seen that. In that case, measure up the biggest guy they got and shoot him in the head. Just drop that guy, and the others will listen. He'd do the same to you if he could. Point blank right in the head. With kids, it's even easier. Just aim at the kid and they'll back down. No need to waste the ammo. If they got a dog, you can either threaten the dog or take it out. And if you got the guts to do it, you can even bring it back here and roast it. Wait, you mean you eat the dog? Hey, it actually tastes all right, if it's lean.
Disgusting. Absolutely fucking abysmal. Get the fuck out of here. Someone sent Starsky have a bunch of cabbages for soup. Yeah. Nothing but spoop.
I'm here for you anytime.
Nothing but spoop. Like a whole pallet of cabbages. Oh god, they would go bad so fast. Free supplies. Take what you need. Kip?
Don't be shy. Feast your eyes on Manhattan's best selection.
Dude, it's an airdrop. Jesus. Why is it raining cabbages? I have some friends online that are pulling a prank on me.
Best gear for the streets, right here.
Hey, New York. It's Rick Velassi again with When You Know It. Because it's not like I got anything better to do than talk at you. You know what I'm saying?
This is parachutes, Choppa. Fucking raining cabbages. It's a big ass area for a fucking sewer. Oh, when the fucking lighting hits just right. Oh. That's some good shit. That's some good shit right there. But it would also be funny. You're right. It would be expensive as balls. But funny. And that's what it's all for. It's all for the laughs. It's all for, as the internet from 2008 would say, to lulz. Even Santa needs his mocha. Christmas coffee. What's a... Weird, but okay.
I'm all out. Scotch, vodka, gin, whatever. Otherwise, I'm eating a goddamn bullet.
I can't take this shit sober.
You know what we do.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite NPCs. They lean out the window. Hey! Has anybody got any booze? Bleecker and Dwayne.
Dispatch to Garment District Patrols. Need a team to intercept a Mercy drop on West 39th and Broadway. Be advised, cleaners on site.
This is Sparrow 2. We're closing on your
Jesus
position.
fucking Christ.
I'm glad you showed up.
Hey, buddy. Can you stop, like, getting all up in my business?
I'm glad I'm fighting with you.
Where'd those cleaners come from? Anybody got a count?
Nice grouping.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Glad you're not shooting at us. I'm glad you showed up.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I'm glad I'm fighting with you.
The dark zone's walled off, and with good reason. It's where the infection hit hardest, to the point where no one, not us, not LMB, not anyone, could hold it. Now it's a no man's land, full of people willing to take their chances with the virus to get away from the factions in the streets. And what happens behind those walls? Well, very little of it is good.
I'm glad you showed up.
Don't let him get away.
Good shooting.
Yeah, your friend stole your fucking spot.
Hostile forces approaching.
Come on.
I'm glad you showed up.
Gotta love the JTF and their basic ass M4s.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
This is Sparrow 2. We are on site and in position.
I love the coding for that. All of his friends panic and run. I fucking love that. That's such a neat touch.
Thanks Thanks for your help. You don't know how bad we needed those supplies.
Can't catch the virus if your insides are soaking in alcohol. I mean, you kinda do. The only downside is or the tactical gadgets. It's just funny that that's all they have. They didn't bother giving them anything other than just basic M4s. I mean, yeah, it works, but still. It's a little on the funny side to me. I gotta admit, the aesthetics of the quarantine zones, the aesthetics of the dark zone, fucking phenomenal. They use black tarps with the bright yellow quarantine logos. It's darker. Some of the entrances you can just jump over and jump into. Hey, knock it off. We gotta head to the southernmost section because I'm only level 10. Thank you. I might be getting shot at. I'm getting shot at. Never mind. It's those guys against themselves. We're having some interesting meetups with randoms in the dark zone to get a small posse for some... Listen, I don't like the dark zones because it's PvP and you can lose all your stuff. I don't like other players because other players are just assholes.
You are now entering a safe area.
Quite literally.
What are you waiting for? Can't find this stuff back at the base.
Yeah, you can get the best shit in the dark zone, but I don't fucking like it because other players are just dickholes. Why bother with anything? Why bother cooperation when I can just take all of your shit and kill other people?
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Warning, now leaving the safe area. Warning, now entering dark zone.
I don't think I've ever had a single player actually be nice to me in the fucking dark zone. Just get fucking killed. Which is annoying. I'm just trying to get the XP now. Just a group being dicks. No, it was like every single player was trying to kill you. I didn't trust a single fucking person in this thing. I just hid from everyone. I tried my best to hide from everyone. That's pretty much what it came down to. Oh, yeah, the posse, yeah. No, unfortunately, I never had all my friends to go play with. Less fun this way, I guess. I don't know, by the time we got to the Dark Zone, we didn't want to play it. I remember playing the beta. And you could only access like one of the zones, one of the areas. Oh man, that was insane. Getting a lot of XP out of it. Oh yeah, no, the Division 2? I did the Dark Zones even less. I wish they had a timer. Time spent in Dark Zone.
Bingo. Straight from the pack. You made a wrong turn.
How many? Oh shit, there's a couple of guys downstairs. Oh boy. However, I don't think I'm going to encounter any players. Because the player bracket is level 1 to 14. How many people are level 1 to 14 playing the game right now in the Dark Zone? One hit kill. This is what I'm talking about. Yep. One hit killed. Do you understand now why I don't play the Dark Zone? Is because they made all the enemies extra powerful too. Oh, you gotta make it a challenge. You already am having the challenge, but no. No. You're lucky I don't have any gear.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, everybody is higher level than me. And they all are higher level. Even if I level up. PvP is whack. Yeah, I would say so. Especially in this game, honestly. There is no very... I mean, I was gonna say, there's not a whole lot of incentive to Oh, whoops. Oh, what? I don't even want this. I don't even want it. Thank you. Have a good night, Stu. There should be an item here. Or Division Tech, yep. Yeah, we're definitely not, definitely not ready for this. Not even geared. Then again, you're never truly geared for this level, for the Dark Zone. They're always 2 levels ahead of you. Always. Because they wanted to make it more of a challenge. And then you have the players, which, you know, yeah.
Now entering a safe area.
I know they're supposed to do the whole it's an extraction thing.
You go in without this, you're dead. You gonna buy something, huh?
I know that there's supposed to be a whole extraction thing, and you're supposed to do the extraction mechanics.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe
But
area.
what never made any sense to me was why couldn't you just take it to the gate and then just, you know, why don't they give you the option of, hey, if you can make it to a gate, yeah, you can extract your items that way. That could be a safer way, but then you get a, like, quote-unquote, penalty cooldown where the items have to be, quote-unquote, decontaminated, and it's like you have to wait 5 minutes. I would be okay with that.
Agent, we've gotten word that there's a group of cleaners roaming the district with
I
a
don't
leader by
know.
the name of Axel Wallace. That monster needs to...
Finding cool crap makes it all worth it.
I do like the persistent co-op where you can play with, you know, your friends in the non-PvP zones. The other thing that makes me upset is that, like, the dark zones in this game are like some of the coolest fucking areas.
Give me that. Screw you.
Thank you for your kindness.
Not my problem.
Glad to see you're still kicking.
Penn Station. Yeah, because, like, is that the Empire State Building or something? No, the Empire State Building's... Isn't the Empire State Building up here? I thought it was. Yeah, like the Empire State Building, Bryant Park, Rockefeller Center. That's one of the coolest fucking places, Rockefeller Center. And then they added these other areas up here that are higher leveled, but...
make sure that was it. Every man for himself. Clean that right up.
Oh, that was easy. Agent, we have a very literal manifestation of some negative energy. The antennae are malfunctioning, probably because of some tampering. Balance requires observation, and likely some actual intervention on the physical plane.
Holding on. Oh, I remember the survival game mode. Yeah, take 556 to basically the face.
We are all engulfed in potential at all times. Thank you for actualizing that just when we needed it. Over and out. Agent.
Okay. Oh, this is where you're supposed to go. Okay.
I think somebody's out there.
This is the good stuff. Big ass building that just says fashion. Yeah. Oh shit, I was supposed to head down here, huh? Slick. That's the entire advertisement. It just says slick. Cool, that guy got killed. The tunnels. I like the underground DLC of this game. Procedurally generated missions where it was basically like every mission was different because you were going into the subway system. Alright, asshole. It's you and me. I win. Yeah. Just you and me. Oh shit, the military P416, it's still junk. It can't be the fucking M416. So it's the P416. It's a very Ubisoft thing that they do. It's in like every fucking game that has an M4. The P416. We're just doing what they don't have the guts to do. You say that. You and me, Buddy Brown. Let's go.
We're the good guys.
Yeah? You think so? You're burning people alive. Oh, but they're sick. They're lost. No?
We are so happy you manifested those cleaners right out of their reality. Peace and blessings, Agent. Be the change you want to see in the world.
No, I am the change that is in this world. Alright, we're gonna drop that, and then we'll do those, and then discard those, and hey, that one's a little bit better than mine. And small optics mod. Stability. Improved iron sights. I fucking guess. Isn't Penn Station supposed to be like a famous, big New York? I don't fucking know. Visit Hawaii. Honolulu Bay isn't too far away. Holy shit. The actual New York subway. It's fucking crazy. The Licks Fix. Whoa. Alright, get me the fuck out of here. I still think this navigation thing is so fucking good. Like, yeah, sure, it's a video game arrow line, but like, man, that's I like the way they designed it. Tells you where you are, Penn Station South. You missed, nerds! I'm out! Hey, lady.
I'm overwhelmed. Come on, come on!
I love how accurate they are from a distance. Like, they can barely see me, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna fucking blat, blat. And there you go, he's almost dead. You're supposed to be engaging with them. Nah. Alright, it is 1 a.m. I'm going to call it there for the night because I do have to get up a little early tomorrow. Unfortunately, like I said, this was going to be a shorter stream because of everything that happened. I'll try to make the next one a little bit longer, the next daytime one a little bit longer. We'll just tack that on. It was supposed to be Red Dead, but I was planning on starting stream at 7 rather than 10, so a difference of a little while. So I apologize for cutting this off only a couple hours in, but unfortunately there is not a whole lot I can do. I do need to get some rest and get ready for tomorrow, so we'll call it there for the night. All things considered. Just because I do want to get to, like I said, get to rest, get to bed, and get going with all that, so. Oh, anyway. Sorry for the short one, guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know y'all want to see more of me shooty dudes, but we'll be doing it. We'll make up the Red Dead stream for later and do something else. So we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Is this the one where... Ah, yes, it is. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I don't think... Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me pull up Twitch, see if there's anybody that I can raid. If not, we're just going to call it there. Yeah, let's go bug the hamster. Hamster. We're gonna go bug Hamu. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Appreciate y'all. See you guys in the next one. Probably Sunday night. Bye, guys. Be good. Can't be good. You know the deal. Don't name it after me. Bye.